So Bing, kahit ICC, dawit, no? Kahit yon si Marcos
Wow.
nagbayad sa madaling salita, no? So what are your thoughts on this, Bing? What are the implications, no? As a lawyer, as a former commissioner, as a
If
public
that
official.
is true, now,
Yeah,
if it's true, and it's probably true, because you know, I see Sachs funding now.
yeah, yeah,
If
yeah,
if that is true, then everything around the structure and what do you call this? And the imprisonment of former President Digong is political.
yeah.
In
Very
other
clear.
words, the future ICC is like, ito yung ultimate justice para sa mga AJK at sa mga genocide victims all over the world. Then that is not true in the case of Rodrigo Duterte
Mm.
because of the involvement of his political opponent in making sure that he is imprisoned in The Hague. Di ba? Kasi, number one, red notice ng Interpol, that was not a warrant of arrest. Kita
Yeah.
mo, alam mo ba, Doc Lorraine, na turning point yun sa akin?
Mm.
Quiet lang ako noon eh. Nung nakita ko yung si Digong, kasi di ba kami ni Digong, nag-meet naman kami before as mayor, pero hindi naman kami close. In fact, nung commissioner ako, di ba, I was very objective. Di ba? Hindi na ako, I was even the one who said, wag mo nang i-accept ang candidacy ni Duterte because there is a complaint against him here. Pero natalo ako. Pinapa-inhibit pa nga ako nun ni Bit Aguirre. Di ba? And in the end, ayaw ko mag-inhibit, pero in the end, I penned the decision that Rodrigo Duterte was not disqualified.
Mm.
And my decision was unanimous. So he was not disqualified, di ba? So you can see that I am fair and I decided according to law, di ba? So hindi totoo na Duterte ako. Kasi alam niyo naman lahat, di ba, na ganun ang mga naging decision ko eh. Oh. Pero itong nung
ICC.
hinuli siya ni Torre, tapos talagang abuse of power doon si Torre. Tapos nagtatanong si Duterte, ang anak ko, ang abogada ko dito, papasukin mo? He meant the vice president. Sabi niya, hindi na po pwedeng pasukin yan. Sabi ni Digong, on authority? Sabi niya, on my authority? Vice president of the abogado ng nasasdal. Hindi papasukin. Klaseng pulis ka. That you aren't even an authority, you are just an agent of authority. Tapos palakad-lakad siya, sasabihin niya, hihilahin ko yan, hilahin ko yan. Surang yab. He was promised a promotion, that's why. Hihilahin ko yan. Former President, frail, 80 na, halos din nakakalat ng tuwid.
Bing, I have a question. Bing, I have a question. Yeah, Bing.
Sinabi ko, tinaral ko, nasabi ko ngayon ko na mali ito na lang doon si court na nag-confirm ng kanya warrant of arrest.
No, Bing, may question ako. I-kompleto mo yung sagot mo. Kaya ako kita sa tanungin. Kasi from your perspective, no? Kasi very extensive yung ano mo, yung knowledge mo and your experience, 'di ba? Ano yung implications ng kababuyan na ito na ginawa ni Bongbong Marcos sa Pilipinas na you extraordinarily rendered and surrendered an ordinary Filipino to a foreign court? What you take away the personalities, but what is that implication to us as a nation?
It means that as a nation, we have a puppet president. We have a puppet president.
Yeah.
He only thinks about his political survival. He does not care about us. He does not care about his people. He is only worried of his own political survival. Ginawa nila yun kasi pag wala si Digong dito, matatalo si Sa, lalo namang lumaban ng mga DDS. And I witnessed it in Siargao na more than 2,000 people nagkaraban doon at the top of the fair. Lalo naman. Ngayon, ipapa-impeach na naman ni Sara. Sa palagay ba nila? Number one, can they impeach her? Number two,
Oh,
kahit
nawala.
ma-impeach nila, let's stop. It will not. Because
Reduce?
lumalim na ang galit ng mga tao sa kanya. Yan ang consequence that he has to face. Hindi na ito pwedeng, natalo ang presidente, so okay, we'll wait for the next election. Hindi. Kailangan magot siya. Anong consequence na gusto kong makita? Kailangan magot siya kahit na hindi pa presidente o na kung hindi na siya presidente, dapat managot si Bong Marcos.
Yan, meron pa akong tanong kasi nagugulat ako sa kalidad ng pag-iisip nila, napakababa, 'di ba? Kasi of course sumusunod sila sa deep state, 'di ba? Puppet si Marcos ng Amerika because I don't think that kind of impunity no would have happened without America behind it, 'di ba? But still no, yung kalidad ng pag-iisip na if you take away PRRD, it's easy to defeat Inday. Did they not think that exact opposite was going to happen, that they were going to make him a martyr? I mean, it's not rocket science. So what do you think, what kind of caliber of thinking are we seeing right now, di ba? Drug addict, ganon, thinking.
Because you look at the squad, you look at the people around him who are
Yeah,
probably giving him
yes,
the
that's true.
Martin,
Mm.
Remulla, Recto, I don't think it's in his personality to this Gibo. Meron lang mga generals na nag-aso sa kanila like Torre, ang national security advisor niya, naghugas kamay. Yung mga tao around him, when he said, gusto ko wala na siya dito because remember, what Bongbong wants, Bongbong gets, sabi ni Martin, di ba?
Yeah.
So, addict siya. Yung mga decision niya, impulsive siya. So, pag sinabi na, may nagsabi na ganito, pag wala si Digong dito, ganito. So, already na IC, ganyan. Already na Interpol. Kaya nga kasi pop siya at saka mahina talaga siya magdesisyon. Hindi niya na maano yung mga ramifications ng you'll make him, what do you call this, martyr.
Martyr, yeah.
Intindihan yun ng long term na effect niya.
Yeah.
Kaya niya yan. Yan ang weakness niya kasi addict siya. Yan ang weakness talaga ni BBM. Magaling lang sa English pero yung walang laman, saka hindi niya talaga alam yan yung mga consequence ng kanyang mga ginagawa. Kagaya nun, example, biro mo, they were in ASEAN, and it was in his speech, he started attacking the premier of China. In his ASEAN speech, that they're encroaching on our open waters, and they are attacking short of, declaring war,
Yeah, no?
Akala niya sa ASEAN si Satya doon. Akala niya points siya kay Trump. Tanga. And now, si Trump pala, nakikipag-debate meeting sa Premier China. Malalaki mga giants nag-meeting doon. Siya hindi kasali. And so, he had to crawl his way. I think he was advised by the DFA secretary. He crawled his way 3 heads of states away to the chair. Premier of China to shake his... Hindi pa siya kila. Kita mo yung mukha ng Chinese, ng premier. Hindi siya kala. Parang, who's this? Tapos interpreter pa nagsabi na he's the president of the Philippines. Doon mo makikita talaga, addict talaga si Bongbong.
Yeah.
Addict talaga. Kaya hindi maasan yung mga desisyon niya na magiging tama.
Yeah. Bing, andun din yung manipulation ng CPP, NPA, NDF. I'm talking about the ICC kasi nung kay under PRRD pa, nandyan pa si PRRD, nagpunta kaming, as my work sa NTF-ELCAC, we went to the EU, humarap kami sa marami sa kanila, no, sa UN, tapos nakikita namin, nandyan na yung EJK na number na yan na 30,000, fantastic talaga na number. So talagang project talaga nila yung EJK issue na yan para makapag-recruit, para may makapag-fundraise, 'di ba? Kasi sindikato yung mga yan eh. So madaling paikutin yung ulo ni Bongbong Marcos tungkol sa dalhin si PRRD sa ICC kasi noon pa nila, kumbaga they already softened the ground, the ICC, di ba? And because he betrayed the Filipino people with his alliance with the terrorist organization, nakapalibot din sa kanya, CPP, right? So what do you think, Bing?
Ngayon, dahil sa survival mode siya, kapit siya sa patalim,
Yeah.
it's very probable that he has already or is still finalizing his alliance with the left, as in not just the political left, but the CPP NPA, because it's money. What does BBM have that the CPP NPA wants? Diba? O aside from power, which they cannot use anyway right now, he has money. Diba?
Our money. Pera natin.
Our money, our government money. And he has many ways, to give it na sikreto. That's the truth. Kaya, ano man ang motives ng CPP-NPA, dahil long game sila, di ba? They're in for the long game.
Yeah.
Oh, tatanggapin nila yun. Bakit kay sila nagtatak sa mga asyenda at mga plantations at minahan? 'Di ba? Para magkapera. Eto, isang lang. One time, big time, BBM can produce that, ha? I mean, I'm just talking about the possibilities. Okay.
Yeah.
So, aside from that, sa election, ngayon, ang Makabayan Block, BBM resign, Sara resign. So, mahirapan siya doon. Right now. Kasi sila, gusto nila, dalawa mag-resign.
Yeah.
So, ang survival mode ni BBM, yun ang number one, I think, nila na agenda ng kanyang gang. And that includes sino ang magiging candidate nila that can beat Sara. Or if hindi sila makakuha ng candidate to beat Sara, magkukoalisyon na sila ngayon or open, just not a formal coalition registered with the COMELEC, but just an open, fluid coalition with other parties and political leaders like the Liberal Party, which I don't think will happen, other political parties. Now, do you think that is what do you call an innocent trip of BBM to Naga to make friends with Mayor Leni Robredo? No.
Yeah.
What BBM does is innocent. Di ba? Everything is planned ahead of time. Now, he is giving 1 billion pesos to Negros Occidental, which is pink country. We have Negros Occidental so is voted against Marcos since martial law because he impoverished Negros Occidental when he controlled the sugar trading. Di ba? He gave 1 billion to Negros Occidental, I presume, to the provincial government. Again, what is that for? To appease. Either one, to appease, and number two, to influence the it's a political persuasion, kumbaga. But he forgets na last termer na yung governor namin dyan. So he has no political capital na mataas because he's probably going to run for congressman or mayor.
Pero may tanong ako kasi he went to Naga. I don't think it was planned because suddenly mabilis siya. It was in response to the vice president announcing that she was running for president kasi it came out on social media that parang ora-orada si Leni ay nagpaayos ng Naga, etc., di ba? And then he gave that scandalous bribe of 500 million just for a gym when he could have given. So basically my question to you is because you know Leni Robredo more than us, diba? So did she buy it? Did she?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Leni, ang personality niyan, courteous yan eh.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
Hindi kagaya ko na tinamayan ako ni Sando, tinignan ko lang siya. Diba? Yung makita ko nga si BBM, di ko alam anong gawin ko, pero sure na ako ang gagawin ko talaga is iiwas na lang ako. Kasi siyempre presidente siya ng Pilipinas, pero hindi ako pupunta sa kanya, makipagkamay sa kanya, hindi ko nga, mahawa pa ako. Yung ano ko ba, si Lenny, mabait yan. Mabait yan, tsaka courteous yan. Pero siyempre yung mga pinagsasabi niya noon sa kampanya, totoo yun, si Mentit, na sinungaling yan si Bongbong Marcos. Oh. Hindi niya mabibili yun si Lenny ng 500 million na katawa. Tapos sinabi ni Mayor Lenny na grabe na ang drugs sa Naga. O ba't hindi yun ang sagutin niya? Siya naman ang hari-hari ng mga adik dito. Di ba? Wala. Walang silent about the drugs. Hanggang
Di na-
ngayon walang drug lord na nadakip.